What's up, guys? Welcome to something new I have never really done before in the history of ever. I'm actually recording a mobile game for my channel, and it's what I've been playing for a while, and I figure it's a little bit better than Pokemon Shuffle, because I don't see Pokemon Shuffle being too entertaining. I don't really know if this is going to be too entertaining either. You guys wanted a Kingdom Hearts Let's Play on my channel, and I figured because I don't have an Elgato to record one or two in high definition or anything like that yet, I could get a good compromise by recording some Unchained, and this is the mobile game. If you're wondering where this fits in the timeline, because it's kind of weird, it is a very open-ended prequel to Birth by Sleep. It takes place a very long time before Birth by Sleep, and it's kind of cool. And by kind of cool, I mean I've spent a stupid amount of time on this game. It's ridiculous how much time I've spent on this game, and I figure we can just outline everything first in terms of all the functions and whatnot, because I have been playing this for a while. I didn't start recording this right off the bat for obvious reasons, but I'm going to do quests last, 'cause that's actually what we're going to do in order to start the next series of videos. So, how the gameplay actually works is we'll just take you over here to our keyblade screens. So, you start out with this one, and then you have different slots on your, I guess you would call this a board, that you can put medals on, and medals are your different attacks that you have going on and whatnot. So they start at different ranges. They will either start out, they'll go anywhere between 1 star to 6 stars. I think the lowest I might actually have right now is a 4-star though, that I can put on the board. So I guess medal list is probably a better place to start that. So let's head back real quick, because I think I do have some 1-star medals in general. Here we go. So Treasure Cat, you pop them with a 1-star medal, because you can evolve medals in this game, and it'll turn a 1-star into a 2-star. Merlin's a 2-star, you pop him with a 2-star, he'll turn into a 3-star. Fairy Godmother's kind of the same. You can see the border getting more intricate. So there's a 3-star. And then we're looking for Yen Sid for our next one, which I don't think I have any of right now. I think I needed 2 for something, and then I used them up. But he was the 4-star border. I think I have a 4-star right here. Beyond that, they start becoming more intricate, and then they require different things to evolve. It usually ends up being one of the Fairy Godmothers. And, so Donald, why did I say Donald? Fantasia Mickey is our 5-star to go all the way up to 6, and then 6 has this like really cool design and stuff. So they go up according to their rarity as well as their potential / what they do for you. Like for example, this thing gives, when you sell it, you get the most money you can out of it. Huey, Dewey, and Louie are for experience for each of the corresponding metal types, which I'll jump into in a little bit. Which I probably should have jumped into first, actually. But I figured I'd jump into what the borders kind of look like at first, and then we'll just go for this. Okay, screw it. So, it works on a fire, water, grass, literally. If you're having trouble remembering it from there, it is fire, water, grass. But it goes power, magic, and speed. So, if we take a look at our Kingdom Hearts Cloud here, he's a red icon, so he would be fire. It also says up here in the top left that he is power. So, in order to overtake a power enemy, you would want to use a magic medal, which is our Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories Blackcoat Riku, right here. So, if I was fighting enemies that were of the red attribute, I would want to use blue. And then if I was fighting enemies of the blue attribute, I would want to use green, which would be our Kingdom Hearts Sora. And so it goes speed. Speed is trumped by power, power is trumped by magic, and magic is trumped by speed. What else do we have going on? So, you see each of these medals, and they do different attacks. They don't actually summon the character or do anything weird like that. They just transform your own attack into something different, which is important to know what the attack does, what its benefits are, and what kind of area it hits, and all that stuff. There's a lot of intricate stuff going on with it, but it is super fun. One of the things I do enjoy about it as well is there is character customization. And you, as a avatar, you can customize what gender you are immediately. You're not straight up locked in, but you will have to purchase not purchased with real money, with the exception of a few boards they release now and then. I think Donald's they just released today. You do have to pay $2,000 to unlock it. I don't think I'm going to be doing that, but I might eat my words very soon because sometimes they have cool stuff on there. But you get avatar coins throughout the course of the game as you level up, as you beat levels as well. And then you can use those to unlock nodes on the boards. So that will increase your AP, which, if you're familiar with Candy Crush or mobile games or anything like that, it's your hearts. And different quests require different amounts of AP, which is why it seems like a lot, but it also is cost dependent on what kind of quest you're going for. Speaking of cost, this is a different kind of cost. Every medal going back to it has a cost to put on the board. And when you upgrade your cost, you have room for bigger and better medals. This doesn't necessarily start becoming a problem until you start hitting the point where you want to and can start using 6-star medals. And then when you start using those, they actually go up in cost from 14 to 46, which is a very, very big jump. And then HP will just increase your max HP. These nodes are for the actual avatar accessories themselves. And there's a lot of different stuff. There's hairdos. They even brought in a Twaby outfit there. They've got a few other stuff. Let me see. There's Mr. Mew from there. They have Halloween Sora, for those of you that are a fan of that. They have the Organization 13 coat. A lot of these you won't unlock until later levels. How did I not start this? Oh, I haven't finished it. Because... oh, I see. I only got those 3. For some of the ones that I don't really necessarily like, I'm saving my avatar coins for good stuff as it comes out. And I'm not really big on those. That's fine. I just want to get the upgrades out of the boards. But going back to what we have here. So you can see that you can also link your Facebook to it, so you can find other Facebook friends that also play this, which is super cool. If you guys are in the same union, which you will pick a union when you start. It's basically it's clan, and you'll get different rank ups according to different clans. They made it so with the amount of players that they have, they can actually divide those by 5, and all of a sudden it becomes easier to rank up. And then when you rank up, you get prizes per week according to how high you place. Last week, I don't think it says how much I got, but I was at like 200th, which is pretty cool. For titles, you get different titles that you can put on your player card as you proceed. And there's, for example, there's stuff like, I think Funky was one of my favorite ones, but you get Fearsome, you get Fighter. There's Funky. Funky's one of my favorites. You get Desert, so you can combine a bunch of stuff and get some cool stuff. That was Veteran, what was it? Victorious is from beating a pretty hard quest, so I just went ahead and did that. Is there anything of note worth in here? If you turn this on, you can show other people what kind of playstyle you do, / when is the, the peak times that you play at. And then knees weak, arms are heavy. Outfits takes us back to the avatar customizer. Once you start getting high up there, like in levels, it becomes really hard to level up. And you start running out of stuff to put on. There hasn't really been a lot to begin with, so I'm still waiting for them to come out with more content. But you can flip-flop between gender anytime you want. You can't equip stuff from the other genders clothing unlocks, I should say. So that is a thing. What else is relevant? So I showed you guys equipment briefly. I showed you guys avatar board briefly. I showed you guys medal list, which is pretty much just where you keep your stuff. And then there is the shop, which you can buy different medals here. You can buy some of the better ones here. I tend to buy this pack every week. I'm not going to buy it on screen. But it gets you like nearly double the amount for 15 bucks, and it unlocks all of your special quests until the end of the week. The special quests are kind of a big deal to me, especially the one with Sid, so I don't mind paying the 15. Then I'll figure it out. 15 is not that bad. So we'll go to quests, and then we'll play something just to show you guys kind of what the gameplay's like. Let me see if there's anything here. Ooh, defeat the raid boss to get avatar parts. That's gonna be fun. Dude, last time there was a raid boss, I leveled up like crazy. I'm gonna spam that. Okay, this is cool, because I actually did want to do these. So we'll do these for you real quick. Thankfully, I don't need to, but that's the quest I like doing. Can't really do that right now, but we'll do this, and then you can see right here on your objective screen and stuff that there are different rewards that you get for doing certain things. So if I beat this without continuing, I get the adamantite, which will upgrade my keyblade. I get a different title, and then for this, equipping the treasure trove keyblade, which I was planning on it, you get an extra amount of avatar coins. That's your target enemy, so as soon as you beat this enemy, the mission's over. And you can see over here, this is the AP cost to do the level. 20's not a big deal for me. Let me see. I didn't have anything equipped on that for fairly obvious reasons. But different boards prefer different types of metals. So you see the little glows coming out of them. That happens when you get to higher levels on each of these. But this one has 3 of the power ones, so it obviously prefers power metals. This one has 5 of the... it has 5 of the green ones because I've actually upgraded it to level 21. Trove is at 20. That's why we're in this mission, to go to 21. But this one definitely prefers green. And then this one is at 4? This one's at 4, so it doesn't get anything for that 5th slot. But this one prefers magic. And then this one, I really couldn't tell you what it prefers because I haven't upgraded it all the way. There's actually a story-based item they haven't released yet again. So, and then you actually get to add people, random people. And when you party up with people, you can actually you can do raid bosses together. And then in missions, their shared medal will appear at the top for you. So these top 4 are the ones from the people that are in my party that I met on Tumblr. And I'm actually looking at kind of making a different party with you guys. If any of you guys start playing this, or any of you guys do already play this and would like to switch unions, a union switch, I believe, is only 100 jewels, and it disables your party ranking for the week, which is totally understandable. But I mean, if you guys would want to hop on, by all means, be my guest. I'm part of Anguis. I don't have any intention of switching because Volps goes way too hard, and that's the Fox one. I figured everybody was going to join the Fox one. And then the Unicorn one, that's the one I was trying to remember the other day. The Unicorn one goes pretty hard too. So we can pick out of here, out of the ones we want to do. I want to pick this guy's medal. This guy's medal looks pretty good, and we'll jump right into it pretty much. So he didn't say target enemy at the top, so that's why I just immediately charged at him. I also just remembered I do not have any special gauge, so whatever he does to me right now is probably going to hurt. And he does take a little bit of poison damage. Ow, you bitch. He has 2 health gauges. And I think he dies from poison. Sweet. It's just like Pokemon. Some metals actually do get special side effects to them. One of those, in that case, being poison. So this is a oh shit, that's why it was short, because there was 2 of them. I've been bamboozled. So it's weird that the target enemy, for one who's outlined in red, actually has less health than his cohort. But you can see me tapping on the screen. That just does a regular keyblade attack. When I slide it like this, you can see what attack it does and how much of your special gauge up here it's going to cost. And then, if you need to see the rest of them for a quick reminder, or if you're unfamiliar with what your friend's medal does and you forgot to check, you can hold the info button, and it'll show you your current one outlined, how much it takes, how many targets it hits. I've definitely been the victim of that. And then, for those single ones, you pick a target, and then it just hits it. I'm going to use this right now. This one does more damage the more HP you have, so because I have full HP, it just makes more sense to do that. And then they're going to fucking ream me. Oh my god. I wonder if I can make it out of this one alive. This one's gonna be tricky. Nope. I think he can kill me from here unless I get a defense boost. Yeah, so he got me on that one. I do not want to continue because I lose those rewards. So let's rethink how we're gonna do that stage. I do want to max out gauges. By the way, you don't have to spend the 30 jewels to do that. The only reason I'm doing that is because I'm about to just go hog wild and buy 3,000. But you can go to an earlier stage and fight enemies for like 2 AP. It takes a little bit more time that way, but there's a free option right there. So I think what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a good power metal, kind of like the cloud one I have going on, that will hit everybody. So here's a little trick that I learned. If you cycle all the way out back to the begin screen and you hop back in, there you go. So there's a cloud. That's one of the ones oh my god, that cloud's almost at 10,000. Come here, buddy. So this mission may go along a little bit more differently now that we have different stuff going on and we're just not going to get bopped. So I've got a good amount of special going on, and I hopefully won't take damage from earlier. Kind of a big deal to me. Didn't get the attack boost. I guess that's fine. But it's ultimately better this way, since I have special gauges to use. I might actually be able to take him out in one turn, and then have enough special for the next game. Or the next, Well, if I had gotten any attack boosts, that would have worked out, but he gets to hit me anyway. And the plot twist of the freaking century. I ended up with less health than when I started last time. Sweet. I actually don't think I'm going to use Riku. I'm going to do this. There's a cat on my desk. It needs to... You need to get off. Thank you. There's what I was looking for. So every now and then that ability will activate, and then that's nice. I just want to make it so I don't get completely ruined by these two. I'm going to try to take out the easier one of the two. And I'm hoping that this cloud will at least be able to take out that one. If it gets an attack boost. It does not. And we're going to get ruined. Did not get ruined. Hooray for not getting ruined. But, oh, I got some special for killing him too. So there's a plus. I'm still going to go back to using Cloud though. And we can take him out from there. So it would pretty much be story-based gameplay. I'd be going through the main storyline for you guys in case you don't want to play it, but you don't want to miss out on a... What the fuck, cat? If you don't want to miss out on technically a Kingdom Hearts title, because it does tie into the storyline as the rest of them tend to. It is something I play every day, and it'd be exciting to play with you guys. Ooh, I got Terrifying. I could go for like Terrifying Funky or something. That'd be silly. Where was I going with that? I was basically looking at the Terrifying thing. Oh, I got Awakened for completing 1,200 objectives. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. Let me know if you guys would want to see this. It's also a test video to see if Square Enix claims it right away. If it does, then I won't do it. If it doesn't, and you guys are actually watching this / made it to the end, I mean, comment, let me know. I'll probably be only doing maybe one episode of these a week. I don't want to oversaturate your guys' sub boxes with LPs, so one a week, and then I'll finish out whatever current one I have going on, but this one that I have a week will have a good amount of content in it. I also say one a week because near the end of the week, I tend to run out of stuff I need to use my AP on. So it's no problem for me to actually just use it all off for the sake of a recording. Problem is I don't get multiple takes because then I gotta wait another like 6 hours for my AP to come back. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe, do your thing. You know how it goes. It's a little bit of a longer video. The videos after this will definitely be shorter. This is just kind of a breakdown of the game in general / to show you how things work. So I will see you guys on... Where are we at? I'll see you guys next time. Later.